Okay, hi Travis.
Yeah.
Welcome to One Star Boys.
Yeah, on that note, welcome to One Star Boys, the show where everything is made up, including the games, and we don't really have any points. We just have stars. I'm Dan.
I have points.
Over to my right, your left, however you're sitting, is the other hostess with the mostest, Tritus. Below me, tickling apparently my G-spot, is Drake. And in the bottom right with the sexy mustache and the even sexier bleached hair is Zomboy.
Hello.
Wait a second. So if I go straight up,
that's going right into my chest.
So I can make you work like a puppet.
Knock it off.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right. So
everything hurts.
I know that we usually go with the I've got a weird one, but legitimately, I've got a weird one.
Okay.
So today I'm going to show you guys Zeno Clash, which is
I can't wait. So when you say weird, like what do you mean weird?
It makes the Dark Crystal look like the Muppet Show.
But the Dark Crystal was the Muppet Show.
Yeah, but the Dark Crystal was also weird, and the Muppet Show was mainstream, but also kind of weird.
I'm not even gonna pretend I haven't seen this.
Yeah, you haven't seen this.
Oh my god.
I've seen it.
All right. But yeah, I mean, it's a first-person shooter. It's a little weird.
You're a little weird. I'm a little weird.
Like, what else am I going to show you guys? All right, let's do it.
Hopefully you're going to show us something good.
Yes.
Wow, suddenly with the expectations.
Babies.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Wow.
these are babies, and they're being put into a pot.
They're being cooked.
Also, those feet are candelabras. That's nice. But look, they're a nice, happy family, and one just happens to have a very
Whoa.
Fuck you! I'm gonna murder you.
I have talons for feet, I guess. What'd you say to me?
I'll choke your chicken.
Oh my.
Oh god.
Yeah. Watch.
What's that vagina doing there?
Well, that's only 1 minute in, guys, and we have 24 minutes to go. So
It
have
has
fun.
teeth. I don't like it.
And this is where I was born.
Dog.
You remember your own birth?
Hell yeah,
Nope.
bro.
Don't you?
No.
Oh no, he's dead.
Oh no.
Mama,
I don't know.
just killed a man.
Oh. They're drinking with a bong? Yeah, probably.
You are not dead like me. Let's see what else you remember.
These are my chickens. Punch them.
Try
Look at my cocks. My cocks are amazing. Okay,
so they
so
want you
we need to
kill the
punch.
chicken.
We need to punch something. Oh, apparently it was kicking chickens.
Now he's literally like, good, punch my chickens.
Good, fist my cock.
They've been bad chickens.
Bad. Use this lubricant.
to fight the real opponent. You have to focus
Oh
on
my god. I mean, they're definitely going for an aesthetic.
Yeah.
all your attacks and your movement are focused on me. Now hit me. Remember not to punch one.
Hurt me more, Snake.
Don't just hit me and hit me. Ah.
The dude has a club through his head.
Much faster.
I mean,
That's
But-
where I keep my clubs.
yeah. Where else would you put it?
Now hit me with a strong.
Do you really want me to answer that question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Up your anus.
I thought my seating was uncomfortable for some reason.
I mean, I never took my arm out of there.
Now block.
Then so did you just grow another arm then?
I did.
Oh. So that's what this arm is for.
Yeah.
Now you can't block. And your punches
Hey, treat my arm with the respect it deserves.
Hey, good punch.
See my attack coming and dodge.
Do you think my helmet is practical?
Do you think my ass looks big in these chaps?
Good. Now do it again.
Good, now do it again.
Good, now do it again. I can't get off otherwise.
I like to put my anal beads in my face so I can smell them.
Beyblade, let it rip.
On the other fighter.
Yes, fight my hallucination. You're gonna have to be a lot more specific, dude. So yeah, like it plays like a really stock like first-person shooter, but the
Oh,
melee
yeah.
combat feels really
Yeah.
good. Like every hit feels like you're punching something, even though you're not actually punching something.
You are not dead.
Thank
You are
goodness.
just tripping balls. Also, do you have auricular? My throat is fucking killing me.
I went to the Guar concert and my throat is thrashed.
This whole game looks like a Gore concert so far.
I rocked out too much at the Wiggles concert. Okay, we got a samurai in there.
Okay.
So
This is-
so far Toonami.
This is such a weird game.
Yeah. I delivered on a weird game.
Who did do that? It's true.
Yep.
It's an interesting atmosphere though. Like they definitely went for like they could have gone with just bog fantasy or bog sci-fi or whatever, but they really went above and beyond to just be like, you know what? Let's just make it fucking weird.
I mean, this is just Turok for people who play Elder Scrolls and not Fallout.
True.
That's not. That's pretty good.
Hey, a water buffalo.
Cat, I don't know why you did it. Father, mother's children are already coming.
Father, mother,
Father,
what?
mother.
Listening?
That's
Yeah.
what it was. I was like, that thing has a name and it's weird, and there it is.
I'm glad to see that Harvey Birdman is still getting work after all these years.
I'll try to open the gate.
You mean after the law firm?
Mother of my God. You killed Father, mother, you worthless cack.
Yeah, come on, you worthless cack.
Yeah.
Be fucking useful.
I have to fight 3 of these assholes.
That is not how we talk to each other, okay? Listen.
Wow.
Well, apparently he's okay with hitting
Oh.
a woman, so...
Oh, no, it's okay. She's breakdancing. We can do that.
Yeah, that's fine. This is fine.
Oh, she's kicking your ass.
Holy balls.
She's like, I learned all my moves from Eddie Gordo.
I learned all my moves from MC Hammer. I'm a discount
flank you.
Falco! Fuck
They're
you!
gonna flank you.
They're oddly polite. Like, they're just letting me fight them one-on-one.
Yeah, that's true.
No, not my pig face, please, no!
Yeah, my cousin Porky's not gonna be happy about this.
You are getting rocked.
Yeah, they're not really giving me a chance to defend, so I have to knock them out.
It's like you're fighting a Khajiit, but it's a bird.
Yeah, but, try this, have you ever considered that?
Alright, there we go. So I didn't realize that you could run around and pick up stuff to heal, and then I found stuff that I could pick up to heal.
Like food?
Yeah,
Mysterious fruits?
Can you get through now?
No. Fire.
just
No.
no, just the tip.
I think I would crawl through a little faster considering that the door is
She's having
shaking.
such an issue, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you through?
After it slams shut. Are you through?
The perspective is kind of neat though, because it's like it's all like it's legitimately first person, which I'm like really impressed with.
Mhm.
Okay,
What the
Poor
fuck?
chicken.
yeah, we're shooting our load at the chicken.
whatever kind of weird ass gun that is.
It's supposed to be a rifle?
I guess.
I'm not a big fan of this animal cruelty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a moving target of this bird that I murdered.
Except I'm not murdering them, I'm just cutting off their heads.
I'm just throwing.
You are murdering them for ending their lives.
Right.
Wait, what?
So morally, I'm clean and you're trash.
Look, they're moving, therefore they're still alive, right?
Yeah, why not?
I
Yeah.
guess that's the logic?
I guess. Yeah, are you alive if your head is separated from your body?
You fucking shot him.
Yeah, he was murdering chickens.
You were like, I had enough of this.
Look, the Colonel is not going to be pleased with this.
Fucking shoot him.
It is an interesting moral conundrum. Are you alive if your head has been removed from your body?
That depends. How do you define life?
That's where you have to start, right?
Well, you
Do
see,
you define it as
life is like a box of chocolates.
Yeah,
so
but
I'm
have
going
you
to
ever
assume it's a box of chocolates.
Have you ever considered that life finds a way?
Jeez, you even had to.
Fair. Very fair.
Life.
Finds a way.
That's good. Anyway,
Yep.
You are not dead.
You're
Guess
just
what?
tripping balls right
Yeah,
now.
you
Still
okay?
alive.
You were gone for a minute. I know you're tired, but they're bringing bugbirds to follow you. You have to get a gun before they get here.
I know
Alright,
you're
fine.
tired, but you still need to run, cause you a little bitch.
I'm getting flashbacks to when I had to run the mile in school.
in this obstacle course
Yeah.
of huts and people chasing you about father and mother,
Ah, there
Oh,
we
and
go.
the
Fish guns.
dually fish guns.
Akimbo.
Fish guns akimbo.
What are you shooting? That's like
They're children, obviously.
no. I mean like are they bullets? Are they? What do these
I'm
things
assuming
fire?
bullets.
I think he's shooting fish guns.
Is it fish bones, fish teeth?
Fish ribs.
Yes.
Mm.
Cow skull.
Is it literally a gun that just takes out bones?
Yeah,
That's not nice.
just
It's a horrifying
No, it-
existence.
right.
It's a gun that shoots bones.
And it's out of ammo when the fish is out of bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
What is that reload? Kick.
I need more. I need more fish. I need more fish.
Gat! Hey, Gat, over here!
Is
They're
your
calling
name
me that.
Cat?
I guess.
Here to
Must
that
be.
roof and-
Wow.
Ah, shit.
Oh.
Okay, they just
Asshole.
killed the water buffalo.
though I am impressed
she
she
fell
landed
next
on
to
her
that
feet.
pillar that's covered in fruity pebbles.
Pretty impressed she landed on her feet. Like she fell,
Back.
turned around, and landed
Oh.
on her feet.
And they've
Dick.
and they've got a Dragon Force extra with them.
I see what you did there.
No!
It's like, stay away.
That takes off no health. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it might be fish bones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm fighting Zetsi.
Brother. Oh, and they picked up your guns.
Yeah, but Gastornis is a little bitch. Look at that. I like uppercut him into next week.
How does it feel to punch that beak directly? Like,
Oh, it's
it's
fantastic.
gotta be a knuckle breaker.
Damn it!
Didn't you already, like, wreck this woman?
Yeah, but you gotta do it again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta put her in a sexually suggestive
I'm
position.
trying to pick this thing up, which is a
Oh, it's a.
It's
Oh.
like a shotgun.
It was.
yeah.
Oh. Well,
Fuck.
you won't.
Oh, it's a grenade launcher.
Yeah,
Basically.
that was what it was.
That's-
Yeah, it is a skull-headed grenade launcher.
I like that the the two antlers of the skull are like how you measure the height and
Yeah.
distance it goes. That's
It's
sweet.
definitely a reflex fight.
Just throw it at her. Hey!
Alright.
Chuck.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
Yeah, look at all this. She's laying, like, posed out like that.
Paints me like one of your French sisters.
Deidre, because I wasn't going anywhere.
So you were going to wait here till your million brothers and sisters got here and killed you? Get up, you Tef. We'll go into the beach or the woods where we can
Damn,
hide.
you gonna take that?
Away
Her
from
calling you a
most of
tiff? Whatever the hell
Bitch.
that means?
Didn't we see her fall to her death?
No, she just fell.
She just fell
She
right
got
on her
knocked
shins.
out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like she fell and her ankle's probably sore, but that's about it.
So she walks slightly slower than you, but you still have to do an escort quest to save her because she's lame.
Your family will come after
Yeah.
Yeah.
this-
Is
I'm sure of it.
garbage.
It's
Yeah.
what I would
Well,
do.
that's okay because now we have a double shrunken head crossbow.
Perfect.
What's that? What was that character in Hook? With the hair, Rufio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. That look at her hair. She's got kind of that going on.
I like that description. That character in
Rufio.
Hook with the hair.
Rufio. Rufio.
I mean,
As opposed to Hook.
right, with no hair.
Right.
He had hair.
Right, I know.
No, he didn't. He wore a wig.
He wore a wig.
He had a wig, but he didn't have. But he had hair.
Yeah, but
Not a lot.
But
I mean, he had like a whole thing, but
that
it was
means
still
he
a
had
wig.
hair.
But it's not enough that it would qualify as a proper descriptor.
Look, as someone with hair.
You're arguing semantics.
Oh god. Anyway,
Hold on,
the
hold on. No,
sister-
no, we're not done yet. We're not done yet.
Wait, yeah,
Someone
wait,
without hair, I am willing to say that he did not have enough hair to qualify that as an accurate descriptor of his character.
But is it a wig for the sake of having hair, or is it like the Admiral's wigs that are like the white powder wigs?
It was,
It was in the similar style.
It was curly black.
Right, but it wasn't a similar style to the typical like
British Admiral thing, but yeah, but
British
they
Admiral,
but
like
they
the
always had
judges, like the
but they
attorneys'
always
wigs.
but they always had it white and rolled up.
Yeah, the white powder wigs.
Yeah,
that
but
kind
they-
of
but
thing.
they were-
This,
and
this
they were-
one happened to be black. Yeah.
And but they were also rolled up in a certain style too.
Right. Still had
Yeah.
hair though.
Yes,
Not
but
enough.
not different.
No,
Not same thing, only different.
not enough to qualify him as that character with the hair.
That's the point here. The because
But he had hair.
because Rufio is the character that had the most like, pronounced hair with the mohawk and the red in the middle.
But
That's
we're-
my
but the-
point.
When the descriptor is that character with the hair, literally any character that has hair is the descriptor.
I love how Travis is just like, I'm not touching this.
Travis.
Anyway, we're shooting shrunken heads at weird creatures.
Fergie-
Have fun game, guys.
Fergie said the character with the hair, and we all knew exactly who you were talking about.
Mhm.
Robin Williams.
You motherfucker.
Andy, you're the only one who's like out in left field on this. I don't-
Also, I muted myself for a half second there, so it was only so that I could sneeze without clipping the microphone. But I mean,
Okay, so we couldn't hear you go. God damn it!
that's literally all I was saying. Was God, what the fuck are we talking about, you guys?
I mean, it makes perfect sense for this.
See, I'm just kind of sitting here wondering
It
why
does.
she hasn't fired her rifle once.
Right.
Because she wants you to get the practice.
Oh,
Obviously.
those
I mean,
wet,
I guess.
wet burp sounds make me want to vomit.
Yeah, just a tiny bit.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Tiny bit.
Yeah, she's got Rufio hair.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Who's Rufio?
That guy with the hair.
With the hair and Hook.
Andy, I'm gonna bangarang you if you don't stop.
Andy.
That sounds like a good time.
It is a good time.
Why is that a pun?
Bangarang.
Oh. I think there's-
Bangarang. Hardly knew her.
I think
Oh.
there's some exposition coming up.
Exposition.
Surprisingly. Yeah, there's surprisingly some. You get
so
some
that-
story.
I
Monolith
hope our trail
vagina.
is harder to follow in the woods. By now, Rimat must be up and telling your hundreds of brothers and sisters to come after us.
Mm-hmm.
Father, mother had many children.
Mother,
We are
mother.
not hundreds.
Oh, you're not hundreds.
Father, mother was a big slut, but not that big of a slut.
A quite interchangeable slut.
What's that noise?
He is one of the Corwood of the Free.
One of those crazy people?
Oh shit, this is the dude
This
that.
place is full of
Yeah.
clothes. I'd rather go back to Halston.
They're not so bad. Look, he has his mind set on headbutting things, and nothing will change his mind about that.
But why would he do that?
Why not?
Watch out!
I mean, he's not wrong.
I guess.
Oh, the crazy people are coming for you.
Yeah, now we get to deal with Headbutt Guy.
Advanced combat.
Yeah.
Oh, do we get to watch you fail horribly?
Not here.
2,
I mean,
3.
you're not
I see
hitting
3
right?
misses so
It's
far. 4.
I love the sounds that they make. Oh. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Fun fact, those songs were made by Calvin Klein.
Excellent.
How do you know that? Well, it's written on your underwear.
How do you know that? Because I can see it on your face.
All right, so we've got the headbutting guy, some like weird beholder thing, and a
He tried to Kamehameha wave you while wearing a Borat swimsuit.
Yeah.
Like,
That's true, and also
This-
true.
this guy's literally like,
But it is true. Yeah. Look at my monoball.
He has-
Hi, ball.
He has a helmet and a loincloth, and that's it.
That's it.
Yep.
We're supposed to be intimidated by his big old dick.
Like, let's be fair.
He's
I think
horny.
anybody here would be intimidated if a guy wearing a one-eyed mask, wearing a loincloth, and that was it, ran up to you in the middle of a dark alley.
I
would definitely
refuse.
run the other way.
I think.
But the
what
question would be,
happen-
would you be more afraid of the guy or the fact that you're in the dark alley when this happens?
The guy.
I feel like my
That's
animal
fair.
instincts would take over, and I would just hate the way that it is. Like, I would look at this and hate it so much, I have to kill it on sight. So I don't think I'd be intimidated. I think I'd be enraged.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Look
be
at this.
intimidated. I'd be
there's
unnerved a
another
little,
one. What
but
the
like, if it's gonna attack
If
me,
this
I'm
ran
gonna
up
take
on
care of
me-
business.
I hate this. I have to kill it.
Now this one is Rubio.
Rubio?
No.
Who the fuck is Rubio?
Who is Rubio? Marco Rubio, the politician?
Also, yes.
I guess.
Play on words.
This is where all these politicians come from.
It
Apparently.
makes sense.
Yep.
I like how his mohawk goes down the middle of his face.
Not the head, but the face.
The Corwoods are not slaves of reality, so they can be insane.
You almost seem to admire them.
I would also like to not
I
be a
was
slave of
Corwood
reality.
the Free.
It's interesting.
Come on.
Can I be insane?
It is true.
Can I be free to be
This is
insane?
Yeah,
where I've been most of this
that's just
last
cool
month.
now.
See, there's an implication there that you're not already insane.
I mean, considering the world.
Was it the Corwoods who made you kill Father, Mother? Was that it?
No,
Could
it's
be.
not like that at all.
But what did you do here? What's so special about these crackpots? I don't get it.
It's not easy to explain. I'll tell you what I can about the Corwoods I met.
Before we leave, I'm gonna stick this up that gentleman's butt.
Oh, 29 days
Before killing Father
One
Mother.
of them was Erminia.
Titties.
Erminia peed on herself and starved to death anonymously. And that is what Erminia
How do you
did,
know her name if
because
she died
Corwoods are not
anonymously?
slaves of their
No,
needs,
it's
of
that she
overseers.
died anonymously.
I don't understand.
So
But
it's
they
the
know,
matter.
but they know
Also
her
without-
name.
It was the
without
matter of her
8
death
people.
that was
And that's
anonymous.
just what he had to do.
But
I
you
don't-
starved to
Corwoods
death.
are not slaves to morality
Exactly.
or common sense.
How does that make
So,
any
if
sense?
I
I don't
were- It
understand how that
doesn't.
works. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah.
This is real
But
silly.
no, I actually had a conversation with someone about that, and they're like, "This does not make sense about the game at all. How can someone die anonymously?" And it's like, well, no, it's
mean,
supposed to be the manner of her death. It's like, but they starve. You go, yeah. How does that make sense?
Well, you can die anonymously if, like, no one knows who you are and nobody can figure out who you are.
Right.
Or I guess if
You-
nobody
but
knows
you-
when you
but-
died.
Well, my point is, you can't die anonymously if you know that person's name.
Mm.
If
Like-
if somebody knows you died, then that's not dying anonymously.
Exactly.
Right.
I can't be like Bergie died, but he died anonymously. So
This is a lot of thought over like weird logic in a weird game.
Yeah, this game is kind of bananas.
It's really just it's not meant to make sense. It's just meant to be weird.
what
Yeah.
the fuck? Why is he kicking his buddy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Get the
Not,
thing.
pretty sure the one.
Not buddy, prisoner.
Why
yeah.
didn't you pick up the thing yet?
I mean, the
It's a
one that
fight
you
for
killed.
survival
Is,
because there's a guy out in front that wants to cook and eat everybody that's in this cage.
Great.
But I gotta fight these guys first because they're dicks, or, you know, they're dicks anonymously.
Yeah. Why haven't you picked up that weapon?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that could be it. Like, there's a particular identity, but you never actually see these people's faces. So maybe that's what they're referring to. It's still dumb,
Yeah.
but it's
Here-
the closest thing I can figure.
I guess it could be perspective based,
All right,
but
here we go. Okay, we're gonna fight this pig man. But my best part is I'm in here and he's out there, so I'm fine.
or
okay,
not.
now-
There's the
fucked.
caveman.
Yes.
Oh, this is where you die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're interrupting Zeno Clash to bring you Amnesia, a machine for pigs.
Jesus. Oh, that sound was gross.
Oh, down you go.
Yeah, he 100% sounded like he was taking a dump there.
Yeah.
I was trying to wind up a shot on him, and then he just kept hitting me.
And that's it.
So I see what you should have done.
It was not do that.
Yeah, when you were getting hit, you shouldn't have done that.
Shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. So yeah, that was it, and that's
God, is that already 25 minutes?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that kind of
yeah.
flew.
and that is a taste of Zeno Clash.
Zeno
Wow.
Clash.
Yes. So yes, admittedly very weird, very odd setting, storyline, all that stuff. Funny enough, 2009 PC Gamer's Game of the Year winner.
Huh.
Oh,
2009 was a different era.
Yeah, that was
That's-
very
that's-
interesting.
That's true.
That one year was an era.
Back in the days where we had dial-up.
What?
What? Anyway, the
Had
reviews.
dial-up in 2009.
It's just like no. 1999 maybe, not 2009.
definitely.
I was gonna say, it's like, dude, I remember having dial-up in high school, and like
Look,
my
look,
MP3
look.
collection was on fire. I had 100 songs.
Look, 2020
So
is
legit.
a weird year. All right.
Correct. Correct.
But yeah, no, it was 2009 Game of the Year by PC Gamer. Not like overwhelmingly positive on Metacritic, but like a 77 is still a pretty decent score. Like
Yeah.
it's weird, but you can kind of tell where there's a lot that's going for it if you look past the weird. The writing is not one of those things, but
No. No, by no means.
The writing and the voice acting are definitely not things I would hang my hat on in this game.
No.
100%. Let's see here. Within the past 30 days, I've got a review here from LPS Lucas PS, I guess. 5.5 hours on record. A very weird game. Everything is weird. The art direction, the plot, and specifically the gameplay. Weird, weird, weird. Weird is good.
Okay.
As you do.
Yep.
I got one from Kiwi, 2.7 hours played. One word. Inspired.
Ooh, I like that.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
John Fortnite Wick, 1.9 hours. Dude, I don't know what this game is. I bought it like 10 years ago and barely played it. I think you punch furries?
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah.
This isn't a review, but my Steam is like, is this game relevant to you? And it's like, similar games to you've played or that you've played. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
I mean,
Yeah,
Xeno,
Kinda.
quasi fighter.
Kinda,
guess.
yeah.
I guess.
Quasi fighter.
Like that Zeno Clash is like a quasi fighter, so I could see that weird mesh. I guess I don't know. Okay.
Oh well, I've got one for you.
Mm-hmm.
7.1 hours on record. If you've always wanted to punch a four-breasted anthropomorphic rat in the face, this is the game for you.
Yeah.
That's on my bucket list, actually. Perfect.
Then, why is it still on your bucket list? You played the game.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games that I have, guys.
Same.
All right. Let's see. Zomboy, we'll start with you. What is your 1-star opinion here?
You know you're in trouble when he starts giggling.
Yeah. I mean, I give it my star. Based on it's got so many very unique ideas that nobody in a million years could have picked that up except for the person who made this game.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This game was made with a lot of love, even though it's awful. So I can't fault it for that.
Right.
All right. Drake.
Drake.
I love weird, and I love weird stuff. But
Yes,
this
sir.
game does not get my star just because of just absolutely poor execution.
Son of a bitch.
Huh?
All right. Tritus.
I'll kill you.
Well,
Go for it.
it's
I welcome the sweet release of death.
After this game.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like my Zeno to be clashed after this. It's interesting. It's unique enough where it draws you in just for the sheer fact that you just want to know what the hell is going on. But you'll never get an answer that satisfies you either. I don't think.
Okay.
But the combat is unique enough. But I just don't think it's a game I'd play.
Well, it's really nice for you and Drake to share your opinions that are wrong. So.
Oh, yeah.
So my thoughts on the game are pretty much I'm kind of in a mix of like everybody here on how I feel about the game. But I think like the biggest thing that I see in this game that not a lot of other games do is show their courage.
Mm-hmm.
Like this takes a lot of bravery to make.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Like it has a solid gameplay style, and what's pretty common, it's a shooter. You have a brawler that's put into the mix, and it's a solid brawler. And it's like, well, we could have done aliens, we could have done like cavemen, we could have done it in a modern setting, but we're gonna make it like Mad Max, but on even more drugs.
Right.
And it was basically one of those, this is either going to be a big hit or it's going to be a major flop. Personally, I think that if it was a Game of the Year winner, it shows that it was a good gamble.
Mm-hmm.
The there are faults with the game. There are definitely faults with the game, but I think overall, it gets my star for sure. It has a weird charm to it.
Mm-hmm.
That like it has me interested to see what else this thing has to offer, especially the fact that there is a sequel to this game.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, which apparently has an even better feel than the first one. So I'm especially curious.
I mean, it's a whole $15 more, basically.
I should hope so.
Right.
I mean,
yeah,
Pudding should have a better feel than the first game.
yeah, it is. Well, it's a game that's 100%. If you really don't judge games by the cover, you're going to find an enjoyable experience. It's not going to be the most fantastic experience, but it's one of those like the first time you ever drink tea. Yeah, you're not going to like it at first, but it grows on you after a while.
Damn, Dan over here throwing shade. It's like, if you have a refined and sophisticated palate and can look past the obvious deficiencies, then you will absolutely find something here that is worth playing.
I just like to,
Inspired.
I just like look. I just like defending games that aren't trying to do Call of Duty again.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
What I will absolutely give it high marks for going off into the weeds and just like doing its own thing.
Yeah.
I'll
It's
also-
not a game I will play, but
That's
I
fair.
applaud them
That's-
for doing it.
That's absolutely fair. Also, unlimited ammo.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's always going to be a plus in my mark. I don't have to
For as
find
much, for as much damage as those shots were doing, I should hope so.
Yeah. And maybe it's just because I think it was nice because it felt like the shooting aspect wasn't the main part of the game. It felt like more of the brawler.
Right.
Which,
Yeah.
if you were to play it and actually like, get into like the fighting mechanics of the game, like those punches felt like solid punches.
Listen here, you guys. I'm top 5% in COD, so I don't have to ever worry about running out of ammo because all of my shots place.
He plays with scavenger on, ladies and gentlemen.
What is scavenger?
What?
Well, you know what that
I
is.
don't even know what that is.
Yeah, you do.
Right.
I
Uh-huh.
don't though. For real.
Well, it looks like it's a solid 2 out of 4 stars, which means it's a perfect game. Go check it out.
The perfect game.
It has quote endorsement somewhere.
Yeah,
In the
yeah,
mix.
I guess.
That's Zeno Clash, everybody. It's another episode of 1-Star Boys under the rug with the other bodies.
Yeah.
Dude.
You got the theme right, Zomboy?
Da 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 bruh. Zomboys time.
Wait,
Wait, we
What?
have a
What?
theme?
I don't think that's right.
Oh no.
Like and subscribe to the channel because putting it at the beginning of the video is dumb. Bye, everybody.
See you
Da da
next
da da da
time.
da. What's that, boys?
Bye.
You son of a... And we're done.